We would say that you need to have a certain set of conditions to turn around failing schools. Number one, you have to have a great deal of agility and flexibility. You need to have control over your budget. You need to have control over your resources, which is people, time, money. You need to be able to respond quickly to data. And then you need some additional resources. I mean, obviously, when you're turning around a failing school, the kids need more than in a school that's not failing. So you need some additional resources. But I think the most important thing is actually control over those resources and the ability to use them strategically. So those would be the conditions that you need. And then beyond those conditions, I would say you obviously need to have a very, very strong theory of action or a strategic approach to how you take kids who are failing and in a failing culture and turn that into a school culture and a culture that is successful, college going. So it requires a significant, what I would call restart, where you kind of have to send the kids away for the summer, you repaint the building, you like redo the walls, you realign everything, and you kind of try to get people to come back into the building feeling like it's a completely different place. And people have to have a completely different experience. So you have to make sure all the teachers come back or don't come back, and the teachers, and that every kid walks into a classroom where it feels like a dramatically different place, and that the parents experience it that way. So I think that's important. So there has to be a massive cultural shift. That has to be very, very intentional. And then obviously there has to be amazing instruction. So ideally seasoned, proven teachers, very comprehensive, response to interventions approach, using data to intervene and give kids what they need, robust sort of whole child approach, which means beyond the academics, all the other things that might be happening in kids' lives, especially as you hit secondary schools, that you have the resources to address those, but most importantly, a database systematic approach to intervening and tracking your interventions. I think that is probably the key to turning around failing schools.